Hi guys, it's me again today, but I have news. I really want to talk about something which I feel is important right now. Like when I get informations, I just love to make a video right away. I have remember who I am. I'm Aurena Gatifola. I'm the admin of the Turing Group. Greetings from Paraguay. It's already night here. That's why I'm doing the video not outside, but inside my room with some weird blue-white light, which I don't like much, but that's what it is. So I would love to talk about the merkabah. My moderator team was asking the other day, hey, what's actually a merkabah? And I just knew I have knowledge. I just never put my mind into it. And then I was thinking I really need to make a video of it. And I thought I don't know anything, but actually, to be honest, I know quite a lot. Hi, Jacqueline. Hi, Roland. Hi, Drew. So today it's about the merkabah. What's the merkabah? I know there are a lot of people who wrote books about it, but in the end of the day, I don't know what they wrote because I don't read people's stuff. Whatever I talk about, it's because of my own experience and my inner knowledge and my old wisdom, which I have from old Atlantis, Lemurian, and some other places from the galaxy or universe. Whatever my soul tells me or my teachers, which I have in my dreams, that's I will teach and show. So I don't know who... I know there's a guy called Melchizedek or something, and he wrote a book about merkabah, but I don't know. I never read it. Hi, Roland. So, okay, what's a merkabah? A merkabah is supposed to be a holy geometry, which is around a human, which you can use for traveling. You can also call it etheric travel gadget or travel machine. So, but I made a course, it's called Inner Mastery. It's an 8-week program. And when I created that was last year in Mexico, I cried a lot. It was very emotional. It was a lot of intense energy. And I wrote a lot of things together and I just didn't know what it means and why I made it. I know that when I made this course, it's called Inner Mastery, I made it to shift timelines. And I know that I'm able to shift timelines, and I also have an amazing coach, which she helps me. Like, I help people healing and coaching and activating themselves. That's why I made a course, Starseed Activation, Healer Activation, Inner Mastery. So I also have people who help me, right? Hi, Jacqueline Angel. Hi, Nicole. So when she asked me about the merkabah, I was thinking, I know something, because I remember for many years, more than 20 years, that I did some calculation according to my birthday and everything, which is Cryon based in Germany. So I don't know if you have that in English. And they said I have the ability to travel with the merkabah. And I was always thinking, yeah, there's something about it. I don't know what it is. I just know I can shift timelines. And when I did that course, I was thinking, oh, I need to teach people how to shift timelines. But then I realized something. If you shift timelines, you can shift dimensions. And I just want to explain a couple of things how it works. We have the holy geometry, right? And in the whole universe, it's always about what's inside, it reflects outside. But you need to have the knowledge to shift timelines, to time travel, to do traveling. Yes, people automatically, especially starseeds, they just do it naturally. We have an inner knowledge, and naturally we do stuff which other people really don't understand what we are doing, but it just works. In the end of the day is we are humans, right? And I spoke about our psychic abilities, about frequencies, about med beds. Why I don't believe in technology, because our body is already high vibrational technology, but we are humans, we have emotions and feelings. Hi Nigel, hi David, thank you for guys for watching and following me. So I just want to give you an example. So what I wrote down is, for example, I just want to show you something, how amazing our body is, okay? Let's say we go to our root chakra. The root chakra is the first chakra, which has the color red, which is connected to the angel Uriel, right? So, which is connected to our organs, which is connected to, if it's a male, testicles, if it's a female, ovaries. It's connected to our lower organs, okay, sexual organs. But at the same time, our root chakra is connected to our ancestors, to the place where we are born, which is symbolizing and representing our roots. That's why it's also called root chakra, right? It's the color red. So it's very about physical, having a body, being here on earth in our body. It's connected to our womb, it's connected to past lives, it's connected to birth. Okay, so now I'm taking the next step. If you take the root chakra, which is the color red, you know, if you take the white color, bright white light, and you split it with a crystal, it comes into the window, there's glass, there's a crystal, it spreads into a beautiful rainbow. And then you can see all of a sudden that white light becoming beautiful rainbow colors. So you have red, you have orange, you have yellow, you have green, and so further and so on. So that means that, hi Thomas, hi Rudy, that means when you have the color red, it has a different frequency than the color orange. Color orange has a different frequency than the color blue. So isn't that interesting, right? So let me go further ahead. So that means our first chakra is a portal to a different dimension with a certain frequency connecting to our organs. So since I have been living for many years in India, and I grew up with meditation, and I grew up with the Vedas and the Sanskrit, I was digging deeper because I know astrology is a very important part as well, because we are made of minerals. Our body is made of a lot of water, and I want to get more into detail. So if you take the first chakra, it's connected to the element earth. It's the holy geometry, like a hexagon. It's a cube, which is connected to, one second, let me see, I have made some, it's called, sorry, to pronounce something in Hindi or in Sanskrit, it's not so easy, I'm trying to. The first chakra is called also the Muladhara. Muladhara is the first chakra in Sanskrit, which is connected to the element iron, okay? Which is connected to the astrology sign Aries, which is connected to the day Tuesday, which is connected to the emotions strength, intensity, courage, enthusiasm, and being curious, you know? So then I was thinking, if all those elements are connected, and in the 8-week, in a mastery course, you're learning all that, we're practicing all that, it's even connected to food. Like red chakra, first chakra, which is connected to beetroot, strawberry, everything which is red. Hi Jafire, hi Dave. So then I was thinking, wow, if our body is made of a lot of water, let's say 80% water, and we are made of minerals, that means we are a crystal, isn't it? So if you take the atoms, taking the water, H2O2, right? That's water, that means in English it's, in German it's Wasserstoff and Sauerstoff, and in English it's, I'm sorry, but if someone knows it in English, please let me know. Can someone write what H stands for in English? And O stands for oxygen, and H stands for hydroxin. Is that correct in English? I'm so sorry. You can always correct me. So that means water has a very special element. Yes, I'm going into physics because that's what I studied. I studied physics and mathematics in school. And in the end of the day, healing powers is not magic, it's not miracle, it's actually, thank you, hydrogen and oxygen. Thank you so much, H2O. So it's not magic, it's not something crazy out there, it's not some weird miracle, and it's actually physics. But if we don't have the technology to manipulate something or to time travel, that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Of course it exists. We are the machines. We are the most advanced technology which you can have on Earth, in Gaia's planet. How does it work? I just realized something. So if they say the merkabah helps us to do time traveling, but what does it do? What is actually the Holy Grail? The Holy Grail is the knowledge within us, which is in our DNA, which is in our blood. So the higher the frequency on Earth is increasing, that means the frequency on Earth is going really high. That means when we incarnate as a starseed from a really high frequent planet or star or constellation or whatsoever here on Earth, we forgot a lot, right? So I'm very lucky. I still remember a lot, but that means I'm here to help you, to guide you from 3D to 5D, to bring the energy here on Earth, to increase the vibration on Earth. So when you incarnate as a starseed on Earth, you have to get rid of the really high frequent soul parts, that's your memory, to incarnate on Earth. But since Earth is increasing the vibration, that means you can bring those soul parts back in. That's why I created the starseed activation, to remember who you are and where you're from. And when you know who you are, no one can ever manipulate you or control you. You will remember who you are and you will bring back your amazing old memories and wisdom. So now if we are made of water, I just want to go back to water element, and we are made of water and minerals. That means if you're purifying our body, if you're detoxifying our body and nourishing it with minerals, that means we are the most amazing conductor, because water is a high conductor of electricity, and we are electricity. Our soul is electricity. We are like this huge torus, free energy, like pyramids. And what happened to the pyramids? The pyramids are portals to different universes, stars and galaxies. And the old ancient Atlantean and Lemurian and Mu people, they knew about that technology. Inner Earth people. The pyramids are connected to the Inner Earth people, which used to use it for teleportation to other planets. You can find pictures, photos of Mars. You seeing pyramids, like the same pyramids in Gizeh, which is connected to the star constellation Orion. And Mars actually means Cairo, and Cairo means Mars. Did you know that? So if we are made of water, and just imagine water has an ability of being liquid, but if it's on 0 Celsius and minus, it's strong, it's hard. If it's over 100 degrees Celsius, it's air, it's, I don't know how to call it, I call it cloud, steam, it's steam. And if you have a huge lake outside and it's winter and it's below, like the lake is bigger than 4 meters, 5 meters, you will have the anomaly of the water, which means down on the bottom is 4 Celsius, even though the whole lake is frozen. That helps the animals, the plants and fishes to be alive. Did you know that? Yes, the vapor gas. Thank you guys for helping me with the English language. Thank you. I appreciate that. So that means we are made of water. We have the ability to be frozen. We have the ability to be vapor or gas. And we have the anomaly of water within us. Isn't that crazy? And just if we are alkaline, if we are pure, if our minerals are like in alignment with ourselves. So that means our merkabah is actually our soul. The more pure, the more aligned and reconnecting our DNA, because the knowledge and the pattern and the frequency and the programming is stored in our DNA. That means the more we realign our DNA, we are going back to our old knowledge. Our body will realize and remember that our soul is the merkabah. We can do time traveling, we can do timeline shifts, we can do teleportation, and that's how it works. The merkabah is actually, what it does is, our minerals within our body, a certain frequency and shape of the atoms, will be stored in the merkabah, creating the merkabah, so we have a crystalline grid. Because all minerals have a certain crystalline grid. If you take the quartz crystal, if you take iron, they all have different atoms and numbers of atoms, neurons, and ions. Someone who knows about chemistry will know what I'm talking about. I know it's very complex. So the merkabah, what it does is it takes all the minerals, it realigns it into a geometric pyramid frequency and grid. Within the grid, our soul and our... Yes, it's very intense. I'm sorry. I hope it's okay with you. You can just rewatch it, okay? Hi, Christian. So the water particles within us will actually teleportate us through the merkabah, but the merkabah is just helping us to hold our space so that our particles, our atoms don't get lost. That's actually what's happening. I'm getting goosebumps. Yes, ions, okay, ions. So even the ions are so important for our youth and generation. And when you go to pyramids, and trust me, I have been in so many ley lines, so many pyramids. I have been to so many places all over the world. So I can share this knowledge with you so that you remember who you are. So in the pyramids, you feel, even waterfalls, you will feel and see and know there's a lot of ions. And those ions help us to rejuvenate, to stay young, to stay healthy, okay? That actually vitalizes our body. So what is the merkabah? The merkabah is actually a grid, which is helping us to keep the minerals at place, to keep a safety grid around us like a house, like our body, so that our body doesn't get lost in the ether, that we have to focus on where we want to travel. And the soul is stored within the merkabah. That's actually our soul is helping us to create a certain pattern, to be unique. And then we can just travel anywhere we want because we are made of water. Isn't that crazy? I know in a way it works. If someone, a physician or whoever's out there knows more about it, and then maybe we can put it into reality, that would be amazing. If someone knows about that book from Melchizedek, please let me know what he wrote. I have never read those books, but this is my message today for you. So in the Inner Mastery workshop, we're going to learn that and we're going to practice that. And I just know it's a question of time that we walk through walls and we walk. I mean, young children are doing it already. And there are many people out there. If you have watched the movie Jumper, it does exist, okay? It does exist. It's out there. And of course, I can understand that people don't want to out themselves. But we do have amazing masters, ascended masters and monks and Tibetan monks, which have the knowledge already, which they're also connected to the Pleiades and Arcturians, which they came from inner earth. And they spread the knowledge. And we have to just back tune into by realigning our DNA. I love you guys so much. Do you have some questions? I know it was very intense. I mean, that's what I am, right? I'm always intense, but it's okay. The flower of life. Yes, exactly. So if you take a circle and you create a lot of circles, you create the flower of life, which is the female energy. So the opposite part of the flower of life is actually the merkabah. But if you bring it both in alignment, and that's with the same with the Kundalini, the male and the female energy, if you bring it in alignment, you activate all the glands. Vatican already did time travel. They invented a machine. Yes, I know, a friend of mine, he actually did a live stream here, but we had to delete last year all the videos because he got into a lot of trouble. And then he said, I have to take down those videos, which unfortunately, I had to do that. Thank you for sharing. Sure, you're welcome, Orlando. You're welcome, Maya. They travel with their bodies or just with their souls. Actually, if you take our soul, and our body is made of minerals and water, then it's our soul traveling. Our soul is actually the vapor or the gas, if you want to take it. It was awesome. I received some good knowledge from this. You're welcome. We need more of these videos. Yes, sure. I was blocked for some time, so I couldn't share those videos. I really want to try and squish a lot of videos in it and share some more of my knowledge with you guys, okay? Yes, exactly. The merkabah is human light body. But what's a human light body? It's our soul. We just need to tap into our soul frequency. That's what it is. Because the heart, our body, has a gate. And the gate is our heart. And the heart is the gate for our soul to be in our body, but also to be a bridge to our universal knowledge. That's what it is. Our soul is energy. It never dies. But our body can live longer like the old gods and goddesses did, right? So if we realign our DNA, which has a lot of knowledge, which is the Holy Grail, we can just create anything we want. I was just getting ready to ask you read that book, The Ancient Secret of the Flower of Life, Part 1. And I'm sorry, I'm not able to read books anymore. I trust my inner knowledge and guidance, and I'm just having a hard time reading books because it's just not for me. How do we align female and male? It's not just fasting. It's about, when you take the old knowledge of the Kundalini, you have two snakes. One comes from the left side in the left brain, and then comes from the right side into the right brain. And then we have the hypothalamus in the glans, which is, once it works, we have like the nerves, the nadis. They're also called nadis in the Ayurveda, in Sanskrit. So it's a huge combination. That's why I'm working in this inner mastery course with the meridians, with the chakras, which our body and different knowledges. It's like too complex to explain it here, but I just know it works and it happens, and I have done timeline shifts. It works. In the end of the day, it's just knowing that when we are in alignment with our heart, and our heart is connected to our soul, and the soul is within us in our bloodstream. That's the center. And once you're in the center, that's why the people, when they meditate, they created this amazing ability that they don't care about the cold and the hot, because what they did is they were just going inside, inwards, working with the meridians and the chakras. But in the end of the day, if we are a crystal, if we are a pyramid, and a pyramid is free energy, is a portal, we are the portal. That means we are high frequent, we are like walking portals, and we are walking portal Taurus, and we are, sorry if I don't keep, I'm getting downloads. So if we are portals and we are a soul, that means we are consciousness. And that's what's happening. The time of Aquarius is just pure consciousness. So if we remember that we are consciousness, that's the holy trick, which is the male and the female energy connecting in our hypothalamus, the glans, and the glans are consciousness. They are wires. Thank you for sharing your wisdom, your star. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you, Nate. Okay, guys, if you have questions, please post questions, and I will try to make more videos. I also want to do more healing videos, which I help you guys heal and help you to remember who you are. But seriously, it's not about promoting. All the activations I do is just helping you to remember how beautiful you are and how powerful you are. And it's not based on any religion and culture. It's based about inner knowledge and truth and heart frequency. And remember who you are. You're love, and you're powerful, and you're allowed to be powerful. That's why we are here. Remember that you're love and light, that you're consciousness, and remember that you are the merkabah. Okay? It's not about reading 1,000 books. It's about remembering your inner knowledge, that you have it within yourself, and that's called the Holy Grail. Because you are the cup. You are getting energy from Father Heaven, and you're the cup, like the Holy Grail, like Mother Earth. You're receiving all those energies, okay? That's what it is. What are your experience if you travel? If I travel like on Earth, I mean, I've made so many videos, just watch them. Just go to the Arcturian group, like here, go to my profile. There's so many videos. I have a YouTube channel, Aurena International. You can watch so many videos. Please watch them, okay? There's still so much to learn, but what I can do is I can share my knowledge with you. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.